Yesterday had every opportunity to just be a horrible, horrible day. And it actually kind of started that way. When the stock market opened, it was sheer chaos. It shed about $2 trillion in a very short period of time. And we saw major drops throughout the market. Everybody was freaking out. ADA down into the mid 27-cent range. BTC actually almost breaking 49K. And then we flipped around. We went back up. We got some major short liquidations that took place. We had some buying from institutional money on the Ethereum side, which I'll get to in just a moment. But we shot all the way back up into our trends, the bottom of our trends, but a nice pop recovery nonetheless. BTC surging over 10%, ADA surging about 20% from this wick down. So things looked really good. And what yesterday was, guys, wasn't necessarily fear. It was panic. I want people to think about this. We actually had more fear in the market yesterday than we had at the end of the bear market cycle. That is absolutely wild. And again, this stems back to just a couple things, but poorly timed things. Things compounding on top of itself, kind of like we experienced back on July 4th. Now, what I have to say is this is, I actually was having a one-sided discussion with Peter Schiff because he doesn't like to respond when he's wrong. And I said that institutional money, they like to buy the dip. We've seen it happen before. On the BTC side, we did see some unloading from the normal culprits. Grayscale, not surprised that they sold. Fidelity's been doing some selling. ARK has been doing some selling. But Bitwise, VanEck, the Grayscale mini BTC fund, those all did some buying. And now where things really, really get wild is that we actually saw some major buying on the Ethereum side. We actually had the second highest day of inflows we have ever seen. BlackRock buying $47.1 million, VanEck 16.6, Fidelity 16, and so on and so forth. And this is despite this Grayscale dump, right? And this is what this chart looks like, guys. So they bought the dip. They bought very heavily into this, and that's not surprising, right? They love opportunity, and we'll have to wait and see if this continues, right? It wouldn't surprise me if now that we've kind of calmed down a little bit, if institutional money on the Bitcoin side starts buying again. And frankly, this is all good for ADA, right? Anything that moves the price of the overall market up, that moves sentiment up, is in fact good for ADA. Now, what we need to understand is excuse me, that was weird. What we need to discuss is, are we out of the woods? Are we going to have more drops? So I think this initial impact and surprise from the stock market, from markets abroad, it's kind of tempered down now, right? The people that were freaking out have freaked out and left. Some of them probably buying back and getting some great opportunities to do so. We're still waiting to see when this strike from Iran is going to hit Israel. The markets may get kind of wild there, but it wouldn't surprise me if we do get just a little bit of chop, a little bit of trying to find direction. We're waiting for liquidity to move. We're waiting for leverage to move, right? And right now, I will say things look fine. Okay. It's possible this may have been the worst of it. It's possible it may not have been. If we get another time where this stuff just snowballs and rolls downhill and continues to compound on itself, we may go further. But these recovery bounce backs have typically led towards some really good movements in price, right? When we look back at July 4th, in terms of ADA, hit the oversold range, right? Or at least got close to it. Nice bounce back. All right. Hit the oversold range here. Nice bounce back. So I've seen the same thing with BTC before, right? Hit the oversold range, little bounce back, oversold, nice bounce back. We have now entered oversold across the crypto market, giving everybody huge, huge opportunities. And don't be surprised if people continue to buy the dip. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.